beautiful. And I'm going to take that as a compliment, what you just said right there. But, man, you cannot design a day any better for football. Sun's coming down a little bit in the stadium. There's some few people that got out of their food coma to come sit in the stands today. Should be a good one.
We're looking forward to it. Louisiana Tech is going to kick off. Southern Miss won the toss and has elected to receive. Jonathan Barnes kicking it deep to the Golden Eagles. And that's George Payne that is back there deep to receive this kick. It's a low line drive, and it goes into the end zone, and Southern Miss will start on offense at their own 25-yard line. The senior from Hoover, Alabama, has had a phenomenal career, but Jordan, he's missed the last couple of weeks with a concussion.
Yeah, and Shannon Dawson was talking about this offense needing a trigger man to make it go. Well, he's back. We've lacked a little bit of production around him, but he's one of the kind of guys that elevates the play of his skill position guys around him. Really looking for them to get off on a fast start this week. They've been plagued by slow starts. We'll see how this starts. So here they're going quick huddle. Watch for the QB sneak.
And that's exactly what we see. And it's right at the first down marker and should be enough for a first down on that. And look at this.
Nearest to us had a good spot, but I think they're using the other one, and it didn't matter. Love the
long snap count for Mullens. And here's a reverse. Now a flip back to Mullens. He wants to take it all the way. One-on-one coverage, and it's intercepted, but a flag comes down. Prince Sam could be PI on him.
Defense number 23.
An injured Golden Eagle down too.
Automatic first down.
8-yard pickup. Mullens surveys the field and has a receiver streaking wide open inside the 10-yard line. It's Thompson again. First and goal, Southern Miss. This one has 18 career sacks, 12 this year. In the Wildcat Keon Howard to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. A few times. Has a chance to tie him with a 35th touchdown. Back snap. Tries to pick up the ball off the ground, and Louisiana Tech is very fortunate to keep it as Jared Kraft dove on it. Higgins made that mistake. 2nd and 19. Under pressure, he escapes the first rush, throws one-on-one coverage, and turning around on both shoulders is Trent Taylor for the huge catch. First down, Louisiana Tech. That's 40 yards.
That's why he's been so successful with Higgins.
5'8", 178 pounds. This time, Higgins throws behind the receiver, but the catch is made by Alfred Smith. And he's
the coordinator, Tony Pecoraro, said we got to know where those guys are on the field at all times.
There's 5 this time, and Taylor is near another first down. He has 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. He's in motion there. Instead, they go to Kraft, who walks in. Jared Kraft, touchdown. Season, and their defenses are up against it early in a 7-7 game. Narius Antoine at the goal line. Antoine makes a couple of men miss, still breaking tackles, and is down in Louisiana Tech territory. That's his best return of the season.
They're really guessing as to what's going to happen when those two are on the field.
2nd and 8. Right at the line of scrimmage, the pass is caught by DJ Thompson. They've tried that a couple of times today, and it's
normal blitzes or coverage for that down.
From the Louisiana Tech 35-yard line, they set up the bubble screen, and Edo Smith is down near the 20-yard line. 15 more.
Let alone come up and make tackles like that.
Delay handoff to Smith. Left side for 7. Mullens fires a rifle for a first down to the 6-yard line. 9th play of the drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's almost picked off. And Stephen Broccoli, who did attempt that extra point, now will attempt this 22-yard field goal. And that is straight through. Southern Miss with the early lead, 10-7. Alone in the backfield as Taylor goes in motion. To the sideline, and it's incomplete. Here come the Bulldogs, and they force the ball out. No whistle yet, and it's picked up. Lateral back, and going streaking down the sideline for a touchdown. was going forward is Xavier Woods is the one that Jalen Ferguson forced it out.
And that's
then
Jalen
Cedric
Ferguson.
Cooper, yeah, how about this?
Up top against Jacob Fleming, your best player on defense, creating havoc.
See the
Review, the
turnover
movement on the
margin.
field is confirmed. Touchdown.
So make that minus 19, which is the very worst in the FBS all year. Near the line of scrimmage again. This time Thompson, he gets a block and he steps out of bounds just shy of the 20-yard line. For DJ Thompson, 1st and 10, Southern Miss. Wide open past the 40 is Alenze staggers into Louisiana Tech territory. The leading receiver for the Golden Eagles makes his first today, and that's from the Louisiana Tech 38. Inside handoff to Edo Smith. And Smith is down near the 20-yard line.
Here early by Southern Miss.
Unfortunately, though, for them, there was a holding call on the play, and it'll bring the ball back to the Louisiana Tech 41-yard line. Just going for it on a 4th down. 2nd and 6. Underneath, the catch made by the tight end, Julian Allen. And Allen moves the chains.
Scheme, play calling, decision making.
Mullens one-on-one to the end zone. Touchdown, DJ Thompson.
Average, giving up the touchdown there.
8 plays, 91 yards. As Boston Scott will field it inside the 5. Spin move, and he's lit up at the 20.
In the wash for the linebackers, and they're able to use that to their advantage. Big 3rd down here for Louisiana Tech. They got to get back some momentum back on their side.
From their own 35, Higgins. 1st down catch made by Taylor right at the chains. As Curtis Michael made the big hit. Now, it'll depend on the spot here as he stepped out right around the 43-yard line.
Great ball location on the outside, but does look like he is a little short here.
And a National Football League right before National Signing Day. Mullens hands it to Edo Smith, and Smith dances around, making Bulldogs miss past the 35-yard line. Edo Smith with another big gain. This time for 20 today for the junior from Mobile, Alabama. 1st and 10, a little bubble screen. It's Smith again, and he's got plenty of speed, staying in bounds before he's shoved out. Xavier Woods might have prevented a touchdown. Mullens comes back to Thompson again, who has the 1st down catch inside the 10-yard line.
It's a mentality.
Mullens to the end zone. Catch made. Touchdown. DJ Thompson again. Broccoli has the extra point blocked.
A championship, and it's going to be a neutral site.
Higgins throws left side to his favorite target, Mr. Taylor, who steps out
And was able to get it on the inside.
Higgins to the middle of the field, and a wide open catch is made there. All the way down to the 24-yard line goes Cam McKnight for 27 yards catch. This time it's Henderson. Incomplete. They've looked for him a couple of times straddling the sideline, but in one-on-one coverage there, they say he did not have his feet in bounds.
Another look at it. Great back shoulder throw. That is there.
The receiver caught the ball at the 8-yard line and went out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal at that spot.
That's a 16-yard completion to the 9-yard line. He's under heavy pressure. He loses the football. There's a dive for it. It looks like it was recovered. This will be a 31-yard attempt from the left hash from Jonathan Barnes. Logan McPherson will hold it. Darrell Travis to snap it back. And it is in there, sneaking through the left upright. And our new Mullens will throw the bubble. And it's a first down run by Ito Smith. 0 of 3 in this department today. They came in 7th best in the nation. Higgins stands tall. First down catch by Taylor.
Of the underneath linebacker.
Higgins delay handoff to Jared Kraft, and Kraft into the secondary, down into Golden Eagle territory. To the sidelines, Higgins, catch made by Alfred Smith.
Third down situations.
They need to get to the Golden Eagle 15-yard line. Higgins fires one inside the 25 to Henderson. Picks up 9, but it's 4th down. Junior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the best kicker in Louisiana Tech history. But this time he pushes it to the right. Those are 2 of 5 on 3rd down tonight. Great throw by Mullens to a wide open Alenze Staggers. Alenze Staggers has had a phenomenal year, and that's with 10 receptions. And this time here comes a jailbreak from Jalen Ferguson, his 13th sack of the season. And punting for the first time today. Seen him on kickoffs in holding responsibility, but never punting. And this goes over his head. Bad snap. Saracen can't get the football, and Louisiana Tech is set up inside the Southern Miss 15-yard line. 40 yards his last time, this from 24.
I guess you can't take it for granted. Oh boy, this could be a costly penalty here on Southern.
Offside, defense number 9 with contact. Penalties after distance to the goal, 4th down.
This is going to be a first down.
Handoff to Kraft, nowhere to go. Elijah Parker with the tackle in the backfield on a loss of 8 yards. And Southern Miss's defense gets them off the football field again. Cannot. But they're offsides here. It's a free play, and it's a catch made down the sideline by DJ Thompson. Jalen Ferguson was offsides, and several Louisiana Tech defenders stopped on the play.
And great awareness
there, just upset with himself. Stopped playing for a moment. Ito Smith around the left side, gets the edge, gets the first down.
Run into the left has been.
It was 8 yards. From the Bulldog 25. And that's a first down catch by Thompson again, who's from the 6 to the top, one-on-one. And the catch is made for a touchdown. Corey Robertson somehow brought that in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. The offensive coordinator for Skip Holtz and Rustin up in the box. Nice job baiting a defender there and throwing it to his favorite target, Trent Taylor, as you see Fitch. It's needing a win to become bowl eligible. 3rd and 7, short pass to Scott, and he'll run for the first down after the catch. Higgins throws against his body, and he pays the price. Intercepted. Cornell Armstrong with his first interception of the season.
And from a guy that I was just praising so much for his mental capacity.
6 of 10 on 3rd down today with 12 minutes left in the game, and down goes Mullens. He's sacked back at the 15-yard line on a loss of 7. Jalen Ferguson now with a lot of proud Southern Miss graduates, including Tori Bowie, who medaled 3 times in the Olympics in Rio this past summer as part of the women's 4x100 relay. You see medals of all colors there represented on that beautiful artwork. And she was brought to tears with an enormous amount of pride back here in Hattiesburg, watching her Golden Eagles lead Louisiana Tech 29-17. And Higgins has it picked off again. Throws it right to Picasso Nelson Jr.
And that's just making mistakes that he usually doesn't make.
Mullens hasn't done it today. 28 of 2 passing, and here's Southern Miss in position again. It's Court
is ticking now underneath 8 minutes.
Stephen Broccoli forced into duty because of the injury to Parker Schoenfield, attempting a 25-yard kick. Senior transfer from Louisiana Lafayette, and this kick is straight through. Southern Miss now 5
in the guy's hands. It's a positive yards.
There's another bullet that's picked off. It's Picasso Nelson Jr. near the end zone, and he's marked down shy of the goal line.
Taylor foreseeing the ball. What I was just saying, take the
Mullens to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. This game's even more impressive against the best team in Conference USA today. 29 of 33 passing.
With your season on the line.
Henderson hasn't had the football much today. And he's got some daylight. Blockers in front of him, and he is brought down at the 45-yard line. He showed off a lot of pro speed, though. Curtis Michael might have saved. Certainly don't take anything away from the Golden Eagles with this performance, as that's another strike, this time to DeJohn Oliver inside the 20-yard line with backfield for Ryan on a 3rd down. End zone try again, and there's pass interference. A flag's going to come in as Rashid Burnett, freshman from Louisiana, interfered with. Looked like Denarius Antoine down there.
That's the right call. Got to play the ball. Curtis McKell not playing the ball there.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
For any job, loving their current situations. Here's Kraft, who gets into the end zone for a touchdown with 57 seconds left in the game. It's a 2-yard run for the junior from Houghton, Louisiana. His 8th of the season. I think we're going to have a late personal foul call here. Takes a good bounce, but it goes out of bounds, and Southern Miss will get the football. I want to thank Catherine Caroon. -19 in the turnover margin this year has been costly, but what a win today for Coach Hobson and the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. They beat Louisiana Tech 39-24. They're going back to a bowl game. Louisiana Tech will have to wait to see where they'll be playing the Conference USA Championship game next weekend. Could be at Old Dominion or at Western Kentucky, or if both teams lose, they'll be in Shreveport to host it. Nick Mullens with a phenomenal performance in his final game at the Rock. Southern Miss beats Louisiana Tech 39-20.